everyone and welcome back to VeloView. Today we're diving into the brand new 2026 Ford Focus, a car that has stirred up a lot of excitement in the compact segment. This isn't just another mild update, it's a complete refresh that takes everything people loved about the Focus and brings it into a sharper, more modern, and more engaging package. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the design, the interior, the driving experience, the technology, the performance, and everything in between, so you'll know exactly what to expect if this car has caught your eye. The first impression of the 2026 Focus comes from its styling, and it really sets the tone for the whole experience. Ford has clearly taken inspiration from its sportier European models, giving the Focus a sleek, athletic profile. The front fascia now features a wider grille that sits lower and gives the car a more aggressive look, while the headlights have slimmed down into sharp LED units that make the car appear futuristic and premium. The hood carries sculpted lines that give the impression of power, and from the side the silhouette has grown slightly longer and wider, offering a stance that feels planted and balanced. Around the back, the taillights are slimmer and more angular, completing a design that feels cohesive and confident. This is a car that doesn't blend into the background, it makes its presence known without being too flashy. Step inside and the cabin immediately shows the work Ford has done to raise the Focus above the level of an ordinary compact. The interior feels upscale, with soft touch materials across the dash, tasteful metallic accents, and a cleaner layout that makes it both attractive and functional. The steering wheel feels thick and sporty in hand, the seats have been redesigned for better support, and depending on the trim you choose, you can enjoy features like ventilated front seats, contrasting stitching, or Alcantara-like upholstery inserts. Space has been improved, especially in the rear where legroom is more generous than before. That means taller passengers can settle in comfortably on longer drives, which hasn't always been the case in this segment. Cargo space is also cleverly thought out, with a flat loading floor and folding rear seats that create a nearly flush surface for carrying larger items. It's practical and stylish at the same time. Technology has become a major battleground in modern cars, and the 2026 Focus is well prepared. The infotainment system runs Ford's latest Sync platform, and it's faster, smoother, and more intuitive than ever. The base model offers a 10-inch touchscreen, while higher trims bring in a larger 12-inch display that feels like a centerpiece of the cabin. The graphics are sharp, the menus are easy to navigate, and response times are quick. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and Ford has also added over-the-air update capability, meaning your system stays current long after you've driven off the lot. For drivers who like more tech in front of them, there's an available fully digital instrument cluster with customizable displays and even a head-up display on higher trims. It all contributes to a driving environment that feels connected, forward-thinking, and easy to live with. Performance is always a key part of the Focus identity, and here too Ford has brought strong updates. The standard engine is a 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder that makes around 180 horsepower and 190 pound-feet of torque. On paper those numbers might not sound huge, but in practice the engine feels energetic, especially when paired with the smooth shifting 8-speed automatic transmission. There's even a 6-speed manual option on the lower trims, which driving enthusiasts will appreciate. For those who want more punch, Ford offers a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that produces roughly 245 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. This engine transforms the Focus into something genuinely exciting, with strong acceleration and a satisfying growl when pushed. A limited slip differential is available on the sportier trims, giving it remarkable traction and composure through corners. It isn't just fast in a straight line, it's fun on a winding road. That fun factor is boosted by the way the Focus handles. Ford has stiffened the chassis for 2026 and retuned the suspension to deliver a sweet balance of comfort and agility. Around town the car feels smooth and composed, soaking up bumps and potholes without complaint. Take it onto a curvy back road and the Focus comes alive with crisp steering, minimal body roll, and a sense of control that inspires confidence. Performance trims even offer adaptive dampers, which further sharpen handling while still maintaining a comfortable ride when you want to relax. It's rare to find a car in this class that's both this comfortable and this fun to drive, but the Focus manages to deliver both without compromise. Safety and driver assistance have also been given a serious upgrade. Standard equipment now includes adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, and lane keeping assist. For those who want the full suite, higher trims add semi-autonomous highway driving capability, cross-traffic alerts, and a 360-degree camera system that makes parking in tight spaces much less stressful. These features don't just make driving safer, they also make it easier and less tiring, especially on long highway trips. Fuel economy is another strength, particularly with the smaller engine. The 1.5-liter turbo can return around 33 miles per gallon in the city and up to 42 on the highway, excellent numbers for a car that still feels eager and lively. Even the more powerful 2.0-liter manages around 27 in the city and 35 on the highway, which is impressive given the performance it offers. That means the Focus appeals equally to people who want efficiency for daily commuting and to those who want a more spirited drive on weekends. When compared to rivals like the Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, or Hyundai Elantra, the Focus stands out with its sportier character, its refined interior, and its technology package. The Corolla remains conservative, the Civic has a broader mainstream appeal, but the Focus feels like the car for someone who doesn't just want an appliance to get from A to B, but a vehicle that actually makes driving enjoyable. Pricing is competitive too, starting around $24,000 for the base trim and climbing to about $34,000 for the high-performance versions. Considering the equipment, performance, and overall refinement on offer, it feels like good value. Of course, no car is perfect. The sleeker roofline and narrower rear glass mean rearward visibility isn't as open as some might like, which makes the reliance on cameras more necessary. And while the sporty ST-style trims deliver plenty of excitement, they don't offer as many customizable drive modes as some rivals, which could limit flexibility for enthusiasts. But these are relatively minor drawbacks in a package that otherwise hits nearly every mark. What really stands out about the 2026 Focus is how well-rounded it is. It looks sharp, it drives with enthusiasm, it's efficient, it's packed with modern technology, and it's built with a level of quality that gives confidence for years to come. Ford has taken the essence of what made the Focus a favorite and elevated it into a car that feels both premium and accessible, practical yet fun. For anyone in the market for a compact car that doesn't feel small in spirit, the 2026 Focus deserves a close look. So that brings us to the end of this detailed review of the 2026 Ford Focus. I hope you enjoyed taking this deep dive into everything it has to offer. If you liked this video and want more reviews like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the VeloView community. Your support keeps me going, and I'll be back soon with more honest and detailed insights into the latest cars on the market. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.